What is up, guys? My name is V, and I don't know anything. Today I'm going to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 147. It's a pretty sad chapter. We already knew Principal Yaga got sentenced to an execution, but man, I didn't think it'd already be carried out, especially with the Culling game coming up. I figured they would need every sorcerer they can get, but I guess Jujutsu Upper Society, the elders, whatever, I guess they don't care. So, yeah, that's the big thing of this chapter is Yaga was executed. And, before I talk about, all the stuff that was revealed, I actually have no idea how he got out of prison. Because at the start of the chapter, it looks like he's in principal talking to Gagu Jaku, or whatever his name is, the other Kyoto school's principal. But, yeah, it looks like Yaga is in prison, and then next time you see him, he's walking out. I know Panda was freed by, what's his name, Kusakabe, but how did Principal Yaga get out? I don't know. If one of you guys know, put it in the comment section. That's basically my only question mark coming out of this chapter is. So, to me, I'm just wondering, so either somebody let him out of prison and then they decided to execute him, even instead of just executing him in prison, or that prison scene takes place later, but it doesn't make sense because the context of it is he's refusing to give up the curse technique. So, again, I have no idea how he got out of prison, but it's a sad chapter. So we find out that Kusakabe frees Panda because, before Yaga gets brought back his younger sister's son back to life in a form of a cursed corpse. She got to see her son again, at least in a different shape, or form. We found out how cursed corpses are made to begin with by taking 30 souls and stabilizing. And then when Panda comes up to see Yaga dying, he ignores the Kyoto principal, and even Panda cries. It's just sad. And it's poor Panda, because Principal Yaga considered him his son, and that has me wondering, if he brought back, Kusakabe's sister's son, could that actually have been his son, rather than just, him considering him his son? Was that actually his son? It could be. One of the ending texts is the father and child, the bonds that exist in those tears. So, yeah, that's super sad. And, so poor Panda, pretty much loses his father. And then Gojo, who's currently locked up, doesn't know that his mentor and one of his closest people, him, just died. He doesn't know that Kenjaku is actually in the body of his childhood friend that he thought was dead. So Gojo is basically, and then Nanami, he probably doesn't know he's dead either. So for Gojo, that's just 3 people from his young childhood. He is losing everybody. Reminds me kind of of Levi almost. Levi was being the strongest in Attack on Titan, and throughout the series, he's just dying and losing everybody around him. And that's just kind of way you nerf somebody that strong, right? You end up making a character that essentially is unbeatable outside of special circumstances like this prison. But what happens is, even though they're the strongest, they end up not being able to protect those around them. And that's how you nerf them, is they constantly lose and lose and lose the people around them, and they end up alone. And that's the thing is, Gojo doesn't even know that yet, right? So I'm assuming he has to be freed at some point to find out about everybody who has died in his absence. And I think that would be a pretty great scene in the future. I don't think he won't find out. Because that'd be even sadder, man. It's like Gojo got locked away and just never finds out what happens to anybody else. But overall, this is a pretty sad sequence of events. Panda doesn't blame the Kyoto principal, so doesn't look like it'll affect it. They only captured Panda to begin with to lure Yaga in, so he'll be probably free to do as he pleases. But yeah, that's the chapter. Like I said, I have no idea how Principal Yaga got out of his prison cell. I guess it doesn't make sense to me. So like I said, if somebody in the comments knows, please let me know. There's going to be a 3-week break after this as well. So 3 weeks without Jujutsu Kaisen. But if you read monthly manga serializations, it shouldn't be a problem. Going forward, maybe we'll see some more one-off scenes with other characters. With our cursed speech boy. I should probably get a look at him, because it looks like he was being recovered or something. He lost an arm last time we saw him, at least I think I remember from the paneling. Maybe we'll get something with Nobara coming up. Because I honestly believe she's still alive, so it'd be a good time to reveal her, unless the reveal would come during the actual Culling game that she's out in one of the arenas. It's yeah, I feel like we didn't get enough Principal Yaga. But this chapter put him essentially the essence of him all out there. He even says, by giving the information to the Kyoto principal, that he's placing a curse on him. And the reason he was executed seems to be that. Oh, also, I didn't even mention this yet. They like dubbed him a special grade because he can create an army. And I don't even understand why they wouldn't trust them. I mean, maybe because they blamed Gojo for the incident, and he's like his mentor. So like if he doesn't reveal his way of making cursed corpses, then means he could potentially be a danger. So I don't know. That's dude. Those elders are, I hate them. They need to be taken care of. They sentenced Itadori Yuji to 2 deaths 2 times. They did it to Yaga. They did it to Yuta originally in the Volume 0. Man, they're just like, kill everything. And, there is a nice quote that only those who are prepared to die should be taking lives. So, maybe, I don't know who would take care of them. Gojo made comments earlier in the series that maybe he should just go kill all the elders. Could be foreshadowing. But I don't know why Gojo would just break free of his box all the time to kill the elders. So I don't know. You'd always just blame everything on Kenjaku or Sukuna. They'll do work. But yeah, I think I enjoyed this chapter this week. Hope you guys did too. Let me know. Like I said, let me know how he got out of prison. I have no idea. I reread the chapter like 3 or 4 times trying to see if I can like catch a hint of it. Could not find anything. Let me know what you guys think will happen next. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.